everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is Madden 17 on EA Sports. We've got a good one on tap today, and there's going to be two quarterbacks ready to get it done on the gridiron. It's Palmer's Cardinals going up against Brady's Patriots. With that, we'll send you up to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough as we say hello to our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Larry, we are about an hour's drive southwest of downtown Boston in the area known as Patriot Place, Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Arizona Cardinals and the New England Patriots. Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon, and we are underway in Foxborough. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Brandon, when a team is struggling, turning and leaning on your defense is usually a pretty good... Good idea, and for Arizona, it was gold against the San Francisco 49ers. They just swarmed them the entire night.
2 interceptions, a bevy of sacks. Really nice job. And if they come into form, maybe this Arizona team can get back on the right track.
And they got Calais Campbell going on the defensive line and Marcus Golden off the edge. He was nails.
They'll come out in the pistol. And the D-line pinching together, must be expecting the run. They go play action here on first down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Let's discuss this offense now, and Julian Edelman, very good player.
Has really developed into a terrific slot receiver, and a lot of times he would be the primary receiver. Still mad coming out of college that he's not a quarterback in the NFL. He takes it out on the opposing defenses.
They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's third down.
But when it comes to the running game, the New England Patriots, they're one of the few teams in the NFL that I don't think care much about balancing things out.
Last year, to your point, 5th in passing yardage, number 30 in the run game.
What they want to do each and every week is make a game plan based on their opponent, not so much their own personnel, and they try to attack that way.
Danny Amendola, the man he was trying to get it to. Now 4th down.
What I loved about meeting with these coaches before the game is we didn't even have to ask any questions. They told us that they were going to be aggressive and push the ball downfield. They weren't successful on that play, but look for them to try it again later.
This is taken at about the 14. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. To about the 38. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
With that kind of run on first down, that's a winning type of a run. That just sets things up for them moving forward as they begin the drive.
Sally 19! Sally 19! Here we go! Blue 95! Regular!
On 2nd down, here's Palmer. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. They were searching for the tight end, Darren Fells. And now it's third down. And this offense on your screen, one of the guys who knows how to win football games, Larry Fitzgerald.
Plenty of athleticism, but plays the game with incredible intelligence.
So the offense needing 4 yards. It's third down.
4 down, 4 down. Let's go, let's go. Blues 58. Blues 58.
Palmer will throw. And Gresham's got it over the middle. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on fourth down, and they're going to go for it.
Let's go.
Well, here we go on fourth down. Palmer. It's brought in by Floyd. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
Strength throwing the football downfield has never been an issue for this big guy. I still remember the first time I met him. He was playing for USC, and when I got introduced to him, I thought I was meeting their starting tight end, not their starting quarterback.
Such a presence, Carson Palmer.
Very much so. Has had it ever since he entered campus there and still has it today.
And the offense lining up 1st and 10. Andre Ellington, his first carry. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. And the offense there, the O-line, everybody really on offense, they were just manhandled at the point of attack.
Yeah, you could pretty much call them all out, couldn't you? Almost by name, right? That was a very tough sequence for the offensive line. But how about that defensive front creating a new line of scrimmage and creating a lost yardage possibility?
Palmer now. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And Fitzgerald now has 5 touchdown catches in 5 weeks of the NFL season, 2 of them in their win over San Fran in Week 5.
And I remember before the Rams game, the Rams staff was saying Larry Fitzgerald just plays basketball on grass, and he's hard to defend. I think what they mean is, like a great scorer, he always knows how to move into the right spot to get himself open, and when he does, he knows how to score.
They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
So often you hear defensive coaches talk about we need all 11 on every play in order to be a good run-stopping unit. And sometimes it starts to sound a little cliche. But did you see the free safety on that play? Knifing through and running down the ball carrier. A huge, huge play. And when you have a free safety who can run like that, you've got to turn him loose. Not only was that a terrific play, but that loss of yardage they created this close to their own goal line, that gives them a little breathing room now as they move them back.
And they're breathing fire a little bit right now, aren't they?
A lot of confidence being shown by them at this point of the game.
And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Now flags, and we're going to get a delay of game. Now Palmer on 3rd and long. And it's caught. It's Floyd. Touchdown Cardinals. Michael Floyd. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Cardinals have taken the early lead. And the Cardinals will go up 7-0. Now Catanzaro after the touchdown to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over at the 25. And now out come the Patriots. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out with a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive.
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
We talked about Bennett last week when he had 109 yards. Back-to-back great games. Tom Brady and he hooked up for 3 touchdown receptions.
And what a great gap filler Martellus Bennett is until they get Rob Gronkowski back at full speed. Because I know Gronk's playing, but he's not quite himself yet. But Martellus Bennett is a Pro Bowl tight end. And Tom Brady had no problem throwing the ball to him downfield.
Now Brady throwing on second down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. Play clock winding down. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And now a fumble. Brady loses the football. And the Cardinals have got it going the other way. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Ready to go now in the second quarter. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis. It's the Cardinals in possession of the football. They've got it 1st and 10 following the fumble recovery. And a great spot to start this drive from here. Following the fumble recovery, it's Palmer. And unable to connect on the long pass. It falls down incomplete. Second and 10 now, and it's Palmer. He's got the hook up to John Brown on the right side. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
So they've been unable to capitalize on the great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9.
Get ready. 1, 18.
On 3rd down, Palmer. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
Normally he's pretty reliable. Usually catches what's thrown to him. On that play, he simply dropped it.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So they recover the fumble but could not take advantage of the short field. They do get 3.
And no one ever turns down 3 points going up on the board. But the offense will go to the sidelines wondering what if. While the defense on the other side, they'll celebrate holding them to just a field goal after giving up such bad field position.
Now the Patriots offense, they work their way back out onto the field. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah, I like that. Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
So the connection there with Hogan, who enjoyed a great week 5 with Brady under center, 114 yards, and kind of what we expected with Brady back, spreading the ball around.
And it doesn't matter who you are. If you carry out your assignments and you're the open guy, Tom Brady's going to give you the ball and give you a chance to be a big-time player. How about Chris Hogan? Went to school on a lacrosse scholarship at Penn State. before ending up at Monmouth for one season of football. And now he's in the NFL and doing his thing.
Play action. Now it's Brady. And he's going to be wrapped up and driven down. Tony Jefferson in there to bury him for a loss of 11. He didn't get rid of the football there, took the sack. Although that's easier said than done. He can't just chuck the thing sideways into the seats.
No, he really can't, because you're not afforded total protection as a quarterback. You have to get outside of the tackle boxes as defined by the NFL, meaning wherever your tackles operate normally, get outside of that. And the ball that you throw has to get back to at least the line of scrimmage. Otherwise, you face an intentional grounding call.
On 3rd and long, it's Brady. Over the middle, that's caught by Hogan. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. So out now come the Cardinals. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking, because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
And Charles, David Johnson, a great start to the season. Week 5 was his best outing so far.
It truly was. And we watch all the aspects of his game that make him what he is, which I think is a great running back. But the biggest one that's maybe underestimated is the chip on his shoulder. Not recruited heavily out of high school, smaller college, not taking this seriously coming into the pros, and he wants to prove everyone wrong with every carry.
157 yards, 2 touchdowns in that win against San Fran. A first down carry here for Johnson. And he's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Now that's the type of play that'll fire up a defense. Hold them to 1 yard on a first down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all, or if they'll abandon it now after gaining only 1 on that play.
Let's go.
Off the play fake. Here's Palmer. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Shane McClellan in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
And he gets it away, and it's a laser headed for the sidelines. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
They go play action here on first down. And that'll be incomplete. Let's go league-wide here. The Atlanta Falcons. We haven't talked about them a whole lot up to this point, but back-to-back weeks beating Carolina and Denver, the 2 teams that played in the Super Bowl.
And I know that many people earlier in the season were saying, well, remember they started 5-0 in 2015 and they collapsed and didn't make the playoffs. But after what you just described, being the 2 Super Bowl participants back-to-back weeks, including Denver on the road, I think people believe this team's for real.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Now a play fake. Brady. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, second down.
Tremendous coverage there. Just did not catch the football and complete the interception. But what do they say all the time? If he had really good hands, he'd be playing offense.
So second and 10 here. Again, we'll see the pistol here. Looking back to the air on second down. It's Brady. Oh, what a catch by Edelman. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. Now, whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. Brady now on first down. Going underneath for Lewis. And he'll be out of bounds, able to take it down to the 40. 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for a New England first down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
On first down, Brady. And incomplete on the deep ball. Danny Amendola, that was the intended target, and that'll bring up second down. Offense looking to avoid a third and long. It's second and 10. Another pistol look here. On play action. Now Brady. Letting one go deep here for Gronk. And this is caught. A big play there for the Patriots. 38 yards.
Well, there it is, partner. Brady to Gronk, their first connection of the game.
You think those two often in sync?
I don't think there's any question about it. And look, we know Gronk has a whole lot of fun, but he's deadly serious about his football, as is Tom Brady.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
To me, that's a superior play by the backer because he was allowed to, I think, run free on it and make that play. His defensive linemen, they covered things down for him because offensive guys, the linemen, what they're trying to do, as you know, is block the guy at the point of attack and then climb to the next level and get the linebacker. When you're not allowed to climb, you got a free hitter, and that's what we saw there, and a really nice play resulted for them.
Now from back at the 5, this is third and goal. They come out here in the eye. Now Brady. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
Even in today's NFL, when we think of the tight end position now as really a glorified wide receiver, we're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well, and every now and then, they don't come down with the football.
So what a let-off there. You figure that was an easy 3 points. Instead, it turns into nothing.
And from that close of range, if you start it left, your goose is cooked. And this thing, well, it never had a chance to straighten itself out.
Play fake here on first down. Oh, incomplete. The rookie had it and lost it there. And it'll be second down. 10 yards still left on second down. On second down, Johnson. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So as they take it over, we step aside. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Brown, the lone receiver, left.
Here we go.
Final play of the half. It's Palmer. He's going to let this one go deep. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Duron Harmon. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So here's the Cardinals offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Throwing now, Palmer on first down. He's got the hook up to John Brown on the right side. 6 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it a second down. Four yards remaining now on second down. And Palmer gives to Johnson. And he is going to lose yardage here. He lost 2 there. And it's third down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Well, Brandon, so much for halftime adjustments. They still can't get anything going on the ground. It may be time to loosen things up and start flinging it around a little bit.
That one was intended for John Brown. And now it's fourth down. Here's Ryan Quigley now as he'll kick it away for the second time. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And the fair catch is made at about the 27-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return, and the Patriots take over. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance really to set the tone here in quarter 3.
They can really take charge, can't they? And this is probably how it was drawn up at the half. I think we can go inside the line.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Corey Peters, never giving up. He's able to keep working and get him for a loss of 12. So the D-line's going to spread out. They fake the handoff. Now Brady. Now he's going to throw deep right side. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tony Jefferson. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. They begin the drive with Johnson. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to second and 4.
Well, so far, this game has gone the way the defensive coordinator had hoped. They've dictated things. They've not let them run the ball very well at all. They gave up a nice game there. I doubt it'll back off their confidence. They've played so well throughout this entire game.
They come out here in the eye. Again, it's Johnson. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up third.
One thing that's really difficult for an offense is often identifying how to block a 3-4 defense. Well, when they're coming on a blitz, even more difficult. They're elusive targets and hard to hit.
Let's go, let's go. Regular.
From the gun on third down, it's Palmer. It's brought in by Floyd. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
And he's going to take it down to about the 35 here. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's second and 2. And third quarter here, you've got the lead. This is where that strong run game can really benefit you. Stayed in bounds there, kept the clock going.
I like all the points you just made there. And if you throw the football and it's incomplete, now you've stopped the clock and you've helped out the guys on the other side of the ball. So keep it in the hands of those runners. Keep moving it. Keep grinding clock.
Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down. So a second down incompletion now brings up third down.
Regular. Get ready. 1-18. Regular. Deep.
Third and 2. Now Palmer. And that is incomplete. Would have been right at about a 52-yard field goal try, but no, they are going to go for this thing on fourth down. They're going on fourth down. It's Palmer. And this is incomplete. Well, while we have a second after the incompletion, Tom Brady came back and in a big way this last week, didn't he?
I know he's 39, but he played like he was 29, maybe even younger than that. And I had a chance to talk with him last year about his training and what he does. He really believes in his regimen, and he also thinks he's going to play well into his 40s.
It looked like he could. 400 yards, 3 touchdowns in week 5. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Julian Edelman, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down.
Well, he decided to air it out a little bit on that play, take a shot downfield, but the coverage was really nice. Able to get a hand in and tip it away.
Screen pass to Blunt. And he'll be out of bounds up past the 45. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
On first down, Brady. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it second and a foot or so.
If you're running out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
Going underneath to Blunt. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. And his first throw here is incomplete. He was looking to find some space for Dion Lewis there. And that'll bring up second down. Looking back to the air on second down. It's Brady. Going to air it out deep for Gronkowski. Unable to get it to Gronkowski that time. And it's third down.
When teams take shots at the end zone, you've got to defend it the same way you would defend the first down sticks. You defend the goal line exactly the same way. They can't cross that. You play through the receivers. And on that play, that's exactly what they did and batted it away.
Sets up the screen to Lewis. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's fourth down. Well, you can see what they wanted to do. They wanted to set up the screen there, but it got blown up.
It's hard to run that play if you're not getting a lot of pressure at the quarterback because the space doesn't open up. They were able to read that one and slow it down and stop it before they could get a first down.
So on fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. From the right hash, this from 53. And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So 2 missed field goals for him now, and that's helped keep them with a big 0 on the scoreboard.
Well, it's not the only reason they have a 0. The offense has been bogged down a few times now, but it's certainly not helping the cause any at all.
They come out with one back and 3 tight ends. Here's Johnson. And he's got it across midfield and down to about the 47-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively.
Let's go, let's go.
They go to Johnson again. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
Palmer gives to Johnson, and he'll get inside the 40 to maybe the 38-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. And in this situation with the lead fourth quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
Now they'll throw it with Palmer. And Gresham's got it over the middle. Call it a gain of 5, and that'll make it 3rd down.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
So here we go, a 3rd down after the 2nd down pass completion. On 3rd and short to give to the tight end. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Now Palmer on 1st down. And this is caught by Fells, right side. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and it'll make it 2nd down.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
So they complete the pass, and now they face a 2nd down. They'll come out in the pistol. On 2nd down, Palmer. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete. Larry Fitzgerald was the intended target. 3rd down here. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9.
Let's go, let's go.
On 3rd down, Palmer. And this is going to be incomplete. They were trying to get it there to Michael Floyd, and that brings up 4th down.
All right, let's go ahead and try and get into the body and the mind of the linebackers. Yeah, I know they're bigger and stronger than I ever was, but in this situation, they understood what was going on as much as the offensive guys, because the offensive guys always taught find the first down sticks and make the play. Well, on defense, what do you want to do? Guard the first down line. Make sure they don't get there and tackle them in front. They were able to drop in their zone coverage, figure out where the first down line was, and end up making the play, swatting it away so they couldn't get the completion.
Now after the made field goal, Catanzaro to boot this one away on the kickoff. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So the Patriots coming out now. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, come get a little bit closer this time.
Closer.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him. Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
Now, he's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. Brady he'll try again on second down. On the slant, he gets it to Gronkowski. And they're able to get this one across the 35. First down and 10 now for the offensive group. The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. They go play action here on first down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Frosty Rucker in there to drop him as the clock continues to roll. On second down, here's Brady. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there.
There's a completion to the tight end, and I think that we're looking at something out of central casting, frankly.
Absolutely.
I mean,
size, the hands.
Speed. I mean, can flat out run. You put that whole package together, you light up the eyes of an offensive coordinator, don't you?
On third and long, it's Brady. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Calais Campbell in there to drop him for a loss of 10. And it'll be fourth and long. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. Now Brady got to have this one. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up.
Man, wasn't that long ago that the guy playing that spot was an outside linebacker type of a guy. Now, as a defensive end, how about the speed that he used to get into the backfield and make the play?
Jaron Brown, the intended target, and it's third down.
It looked like they had something there, but I think that he was thinking about running with the football before he actually hauled it in, and that led to a big drop.
They'll put two receivers left, two to the right.
Here we go. Blue 95. Blue 95. Keep, get ready.
On third and goal, Palmer. And too much on that one. It's out of the back of the end zone, incomplete. Now, well, they could just run this clock out, but here is the field goal unit on fourth down. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And this has no chance. It's no good, well wide to the left, and this score will stay right where it is. So a bullet dodge there defensively. They surrender excellent field position on the kick return, but it winds up not costing them a thing.
And that's a tough sequence of events from an offensive perspective. The inability to get first downs leads to the field goal try. And the inability to cash that in leads to nothing on the scoreboard.
The throw left side complete to Hogan. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first. They've got two more to use here in the final stages. Fresh set of downs here. Now a play fake here on first down. He's got time. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. The wideout Chris Hogan, the intended receiver. And it's second down. Good job by the O-line. Quarterback had time to go through his checks. That's one you need to take advantage of.
A perfect situation, and they're unable to take advantage of it. When you have that much time to scan the field, you have to find an open receiver.
No, he almost had it. Already with one interception, just missing his second there.
It appears that the pressure is affecting him today. Normally, he knows exactly when to get rid of the football, but today, because he's been hit a few times, he's getting rid of it a little bit too quickly.
One final try now for Brady. And now a fumble. Brady loses the football. And he's going to fall on this one himself. So a bit of a weird ending for sure, but they will indeed come up short as this game is over. Well, Charles, Foxborough, never, ever, under any circumstance, an easy place to win. But kudos, hats off, they got it done.
Yeah, and our guy Marvin, our statistician, he slid us the note. 91-16 here at home in the Tom Brady era. That's pretty impressive.
That's very impressive.
Hard to beat this team. They're not only well coached, not only are they talented, this crowd loves getting behind.